To be Mrs. Gerard, is it?
And with Up Front at 10:40, that's the look of Friday, here on Granada.
With the latest news from the region now, we join Andrew Brittain.
Good evening. The judges in the Judith Wards appeal have criticised government scientists who gave evidence at her trial. Miss Ward from Stockport was jailed 18 years ago after the bombing of a coach on the M62 motorway in which 12 people died. She was released on bail 3 weeks ago, as Andy Gill reports.
Judith Ward came to the appeal court to hear a judgment which has significant implications for the criminal justice system. Her counsel, Michael Mansfield QC, said the defence at her trial had been misled about the availability of evidence. Undisclosed evidence included statements she made to police which contradicted her confession to the bombing, evidence that undermined tests showing she'd handled explosives, and psychiatrist reports that created doubt about her reliability as a witness. The judges said that West Yorkshire Police, the Director of Public Prosecution's Office, psychiatrists and government scientists had all failed to disclose information which could have made a difference at Judith Ward's trial. They said failure to disclose evidence was a potent force for injustice.
I think the judges have for the first time spelled things out in words of one syllable, and I hope some lessons will be learned from it.
Judith Ward left the court without speaking to reporters. The judges said it was a most extraordinary case and they quashed her convictions on all counts.
A Wigan businessman who was kidnapped in Nigeria won't be back in Britain tomorrow as hoped. He's been asked to stay on to help Nigerian police. John Hillman was held captive for 4 days while his wife and daughter negotiated with the kidnap gang from this country. As Trevor Green reports, he was finally released after Nigerian police stormed the house he was staying in.
18-year-old A-level student Claire Hillman took the first call at home on Sunday morning telling her father had been kidnapped.
They didn't really get aggressive in that way. They weren't rude. They tried to stay polite more or less throughout it, didn't they? Every phone call they remained polite, they were never rude.
Further calls were made to the family's home in Apley Bridge near Wigan, and detectives mounted Operation Hunter to get Mr. Hillman freed safely. Now under arrest in Lagos, the kidnappers demanded a £170,000 ransom, asking Mrs. Hillman to provide £20,000 and their business colleague the rest.
Where would we ever get £20,000 from? You know, I mean, we're just ordinary people.
Nigeria remains sensitive to suggestions that it's a dangerous country for business folk.
That the British media has tended to emphasize the wrongness of those who originate these crimes, but not the naivety or the greed or the plain desire to get money which they're not entitled to on the part of foreigners who participate and sometimes find themselves in difficulty at the end.
Police in Greater Manchester are hunting a rapist who attacked a 10-year-old girl and her 8-year-old friend. The man escaped on a mountain bike after carrying out the assault in woods near Stockport.
The two girls were picnicking on the banks of the River Tame near Arden Bridge yesterday when they were approached by the man on his mountain bike.
He then grabbed hold of them, took them into some hedgerow, grove growth there at the back, and in fact attacked both of them. He raped one and badly indecently assaulted the other.
Police are now warning all parents not to let their young children play unsupervised in the beauty spot. The man's described as white, about 28, 5 feet 10 inches tall with curly brown hair. He was wearing a yellow t-shirt and black shorts.
It's been confirmed tonight that an industrial tribunal case brought by a former Deputy Chief Constable against his former employers has been withdrawn. Eric Evans, the former Deputy Chief Constable of North Wales, had alleged he was forced to leave. The authority claimed he'd left of his own free will. It's not yet clear why the case has been withdrawn. The jury in the trial of 10 people facing charges of violent disorder has been sent to an hotel overnight after failing to reach verdicts. Mould Crown Court was told the charges followed a protest outside the home of Cheshire Beagles huntsman Alan Gill. The demonstration was organised after a hunt saboteur died underneath a trailer driven by Mr. Gill. An airlift of flagstones to repair eroded sections of the Pennine Way has taken place today in the Peak District. 65 tonnes of stone stripped from Lancashire mills were dropped at Bleaklow above Glossop. They'll be used to build traditional causeway paths to prevent erosion. It's part of an operation stretching from Derbyshire to Northumberland. And that's all from Granada News for now. Join us again tomorrow morning at 5 to 10. But before we go, Bob Greaves has a few words about Granada Tonight weekend.
This Friday at 6, we talk to that man of 100 talents, the one and only Russ Abbott. Pop Heartthrob's Wet, Wet, Wet will be playing live in the studio. We'll be giving away another dream holiday in our Euro Disney competition, plus your chance to see supergroup Dire Straits live in Manchester. And he's 7 foot high and weighs 46 stone. Yes, we come face to face with Britain's biggest wrestler. That's Granada Tonight weekend, Friday at 6.
Tonight will be dry at first, but further rain will spread across the region later. The rain will be locally heavy with a thundery risk. The low overnight around 12 degrees. Friday will start dull and cloudy with further rain. Some of the rain could still be of a thundery nature with some heavy bursts likely. The afternoon will slowly brighten, though there won't be a lot of sunshine, and there will still be some outbreaks of rain. Top temperatures will be a touch higher than today's, reaching around 18 degrees. It looks like the weather will slowly pick up over the weekend, so it's a mixture of bright or sunny spells and mainly dry apart from the odd shower on Saturday. Monday will bring a dry and bright start to the week, with Tuesday clouding over later. Well, next tonight, the debate for and against legalisation of all drugs in Hooked.
Kellogg's Fruit and Fibre now has even more fruit and even juicier raisins. Kellogg's Fruit and Fibre. Never the same bite twice.
I share a house with 4 girls in a hard water area. Dove lather Duff as if it was a soft water area. Sometimes I have a dry patch here, but after Dove, it hasn't happened. And my skin's soft all over now.
Dove contains neutral cleansing ingredients and 1/4 moisturising cream. It won't dry your skin like ordinary soap can.
Tim, my boyfriend, said, your skin's nice. To get a out of him means Dove's doing something good.
Ugh, that good-for-nothing Billy. Never does the washing up. Useless boy.
Right, dinner's home.
And without being asked, too. He's a good lad, really. Hey.
What's in your roasting tin, Granny?
Whatever you're washing up, 1 squirt of Persil gets it all done.
Mr. Willsdale, how is it possible to get a blend of real cheeses in a pot?
A pot of country crock, please, Fred.
You'll be made up with The Choice at Lewis's Manchester.
What could possibly be of even less interest than watching this? The credit you can now get at ManWeb. It's of no interest at all.
I was on the flight to LA when this chap starts typing on his glasses case. I said, unusual, lad, isn't it, typing on your glasses case? And he said, no, it's actually a powerful computer with a fully fledged word processor. And he said it can run a spreadsheet, has massive databases, will manage your diary, and even has a telephone dialer. So I said, golly, my glasses case doesn't do all that. And he said, no, but then your glasses case isn't a Scion Series 3.
A Scion Series 3. If only all personal computers were this big.
Lee and Perrins have now added Worcester Saucery to tomato ketchup. Introducing Tomato Saucery. Lee and Perrins Tomato Ketchup.
Blackpool Pleasure Beach is open every day in June with all rides just 70 pence, plus a great high-wire motorbike stunt show, absolutely free.
Secure, especially with the little flaps. I like them.
Joe Reed has discovered Always Plus, a revolutionary towel with wings.
You can trust them all day. They feel dry and fresh.
Always Plus has a revolutionary one-way dry weave top sheet which extends into protective wings that wrap around the sides of your underwear and hold the towel securely in place. Dry weave draws virtually everything into the towel, so the surface stays fresh and dry, and you have the extra protection of wings.
For me, I can wear them when I'm riding and running around all the time, and I can forget about them.
Always Plus. Always fresher, always drier, plus the extra protection of wings.
Hello?
There's 20% off everything again at B&Q, but only till 8 p.m. Tuesday.
20% off everything at B&Q. Pass it on.
Saturday night, there's murder on Granada.
Are you saying that the car was deliberately tampered with?
Looks like it.
Where were you when Prince was